I want to first say to you, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your connection to the Milandila Community Missions and your support of the Family Center. We could not do any of this without your faithful donations. So we appreciate you.
The Milandila Family Center started out with pregnancy education and postpartum care, and included in that was mama kits, which supplied moms with the supplies they need to give birth. And now here in America, we don't think about that because when we go to the hospital, all of our supplies are there for us. But in Uganda, the women have to supply all of their own healthcare supplies when they go into labor.
So one of the things I love about Milandila is the way that it is bringing together health, discipleship, and evangelism. These are the three core values of the ministry. And we have seen that come together in a really amazing way, specifically with the Family Medical Center. It has been amazing to see God use Milandila, and it's reaching over 100 girls to date this year in 2024 has already reached them, helping them with weekly needs, with the laboratories and with the scans and with the postpartum classes, and just helping them in the ways that they don't receive from the hospitals and they're not receiving from home.
Last year, they were able to expand the services that the Family Center offers to women by adding laboratory services as well as ultrasound scans. And this has been instrumental for these women because they can come in and get testing for infections, including malaria. And this is life-saving for the women and their babies. And it's also been wonderful for the moms to see their babies on ultrasound for the very first time. In 2023, we had 113 women go through the program. This year, in 2024, we've already seen 113 women, pregnant and postpartum, come through the program, which means we've already hit as many people that came through last year in just 4 months this year. There were 52 Muslim women in the Family Center program. This year, there's been 35 Muslim women in the Family Center program. This is important to know because it's a huge outreach for James and Morgan.
30% of our girls are teen moms, 13 to 17, and they are not pregnant because they wanted to be. They are pregnant, most of them, because they were taken advantage of by an older, oftentimes family member. And so because of that, there's actually shame attached to that, where the family doesn't want anybody to know. And so they are completely on their own right now, trying to manage being a mom at 14 years old. What do I do? This is where Milandila has been coming in. It's been amazing to watch the relationships between the moms and all those who are working right now so hard for this ministry. This ministry is incredibly important, and it's exploding. Last year, again, we had about 113 that we reached. This year to date, as mentioned before, 113 already. So the ministry, you can see, it's just, the need is so great, and the ministry is just word of mouth at this point. We're not advertising. God's just bringing these people because of the impact that it's having upon the women. They are sharing with their friends and family members. Please consider prayerfully giving to the Family Center. We realized here recently that as important as this ministry is, we have been sort of borrowing Peter to pay Paul a little bit from different funds, sometimes James and Morgan paying out of their own funds to help this thing happen month after month after month. But we recently talked about it and we realized that we need about $5,000 a month to do this well.
We are asking God to bring up people to help us raise 1 full year to cover the expenses of the Family Center. And that would be $60,000 to cover 1 full year to keep the Family Center running, and also to pay our staff, to run the laboratory. So we're asking you to partner with us in that. We are also looking to raise money monthly to cover the monthly expenses ongoing for the ministry. We have seen God do amazing things with the Family Center in such a short amount of time. The growth has been exponential, and we have just seen God's hand in every aspect of the ministry. So we thank you for your partnership with us, and we look forward to seeing how God is going to use you to reach our goal of raising $60,000 to cover a full year at the Family Center, and also laying on your heart to continue to give monthly to the Family Center so that we can continue to watch this ministry grow for Christ. The other thing that we are really looking for is to bring on somebody, a partner that would be willing to be a director of church partnership with us, but we're really looking for somebody who can do those, talk to churches and get meetings set up for Morgan and James to meet with churches, to help us with fundraising, all of these things. So if you have any interest in that, we would love to talk to you. Thank you so much again for all your support of Milandila.